Chào mọi người. Hôm nay tôi sẽ dạy bạn cách nấu chicken fettuccine Alfredo pasta. Special shout out to Natashas Kitchen for sharing her recipe on the chicken fettuccine Alfredo pasta. This is my first time trying out this dish and I'm super excited. Let's get started. Alright, bắt đầu bây giờ. So the first thing, of course, is your fettuccine pasta. This one's from the Barilla brand. I got this from Safeway for about $1.90. Really good price. You need a couple bowls out there so you can put all your little ingredients, your cutting board, your wonderful knife. We're going to be using our good old Cuisine Art yellow knife there along with the onions. I got a fresh one from Safeway itself, so that's a nice looking one. You need a couple draining pots to wash your chicken and the other stuff. Need an actual pot with whatever big stirring materials you got. Here we got a little big fork thingy and that spoon and chopsticks. A big pot so you can go ahead and cook your noodles. Over here we have the olive oil, the yellow oleo, the fine black pepper, tiudan, and the pure sea salt, the mui. And here we have our tỏi, our garlic, cut into very, very small pieces. Next up we have the parsley, the cay ngò tây. And next up we have the half and half, the sữa rưỡi. Next are mushrooms, nấm. You can get this from Costco for around $6 or $7. Really nice price. We're gonna use everything. For this dish, we're gonna go ahead and use 1/2 of this big onion. We're cutting them into slightly bigger pieces first, but then after that we're gonna start chopping super quickly to get them to the small size that we desire. Alright, so this is the little big size we have so far. Let's keep on cutting. And here we go, we have all the small onion pieces. Let's go ahead and add them into our little bowl. Alright, so next we're going to cut the parsley into small pieces. We want to keep all the leafy pieces here. So I think the easiest way to do this is to cut all the stems off first, and then we keep all the leaves and then cut from there. Slide, do not apply pressure. Okay, so now we have all the leafy pieces. This is my first time cooking with parsley, so, you know, so I don't know if I'm doing this right, but if it looks good, it looks good, right? If it looks good, we did it right. We got it here, so let's go ahead and put this into our bowl. Let's go ahead and do the mushrooms. We're gonna have to wash them first, and then we're gonna cut them up. And there we have it. With the flick of my arm, we are done. All cleaned, washed, and good to go. So I'm just gonna show you guys one example of how to cut this. Hold it down vertically, and then we wanna cut these into medium sliced pieces. Something like that for all the pieces. To cut these easier, cut off this guy first, and then you can cut the big part easier. So check it out. This guy comes off first, and then we can just easily cut this way now. Easy. So this is a good amount of mushrooms, I believe, for this dish that we're gonna have. The rest are over here. Looks like we got a bit too many mushrooms here, but it's okay. We'll save those for something else. All right, next up is the fun part, the chicken breast. So let's go ahead and take one of these. We're gonna cut these into strips, medium-sized strips. This is my first time cutting chicken, so wish me luck. Chicken is surprisingly very easy to chop. Raw chicken, that is. Let's get that little slice going. See the bottom part, I'm having a lot of that resistance there, so we're gonna have to work on that in practice. So here's, I believe, a good strip size for that chicken. So there's one complete chicken breast cut into strips. For this video, we're gonna go ahead and use 2 chicken breasts, so let's get started with the second one. Next, we're gonna add a bit of some sea salt on top of the chicken strips, and then we're gonna mix them with our hands. Just a bit, not too much. Alright, so that's mixed enough. We're gonna go ahead and add this into our big bowl. So next we're gonna go ahead and boil our fettuccine noodles. So unfortunately I don't have a big bowl, so we're gonna have to work with the medium-sized bowl, which doesn't fit all of the size of this fettuccine noodle. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take parts at a time and break them in half and then put them into the pot. Here's a piece, half, drop, and do it for the rest. So right now we have our stove turned on to medium heat. Special shout out to Aiden, you're the best. Oh gosh. So there's all the noodles there. We're gonna go ahead and submerge them in the water completely, and then we're gonna wait until the water boils and until the noodle is soft to the touch. And that'll mean that it's done. All right, because we like multitasking, we're gonna go ahead and turn on the other stove with a big pan here, and then we're gonna go ahead and cook the chicken. We're gonna add olive oil to cover the surface of the pan. Over here are the noodles getting ready to go. The oil's starting to boil. That's your right time to put in the chicken right now. Okay, start stirring. Just to speed up the process, we're going to turn on the heat even more slightly to faster the cooking. Okay, maybe not, maybe not. Stop. Checking on the noodles. It's going wild right now, so get your handy dandy spinner. Oh yeah, look at that. The noodles are starting to go, but it's going to take around 5 more minutes until these are fully cooked. Alright, as you can see both sides, water is just barely hitting the surface, so we're going to try to break them apart before the water starts spitting out. Noodles, not quite there yet. So the chicken is ready to go. We're going to go ahead and turn off the stove and let this sit for a bit, and then we're going to go ahead and cook the rest of the stuff. Alright, so it looks like the noodles are ready to go. Here we have a little test sample. We're going to see if it's soft to the touch and easy to break. It's hot, so be careful. Yep, that's breakable. And it's soft too, so we're going to go ahead and turn off the stove and set this aside. The noodles are drained out. Now we're going to go ahead and add oil back into the pan. The same pan we cooked the chicken in. Same procedure. Get that all over the surface of the pan. The onions are slightly dark and they're very soft now, so now it's time to add the mushrooms. Here they are. After adding in the mushrooms, just make sure you stir. We're going to leave this in the pan for about 5 to 7 minutes. In the meantime, I want to give a very special shout out to Taylor. You're amazing. Special shout out to TJ. Special shout out to Barrett. So it's been a few minutes now. The mushrooms got darker, the onions got really soft. Now we're going to go ahead and add the garlic. This is where it gets very interesting. We're going to add the whole carton of half and half. Let's go. Ugh, squirting everywhere. So now we're going to let this cook for about 6 to 10 minutes until it slightly boils and until it slightly starts to thicken. Whatever that means. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. As you can see, it's starting to boil. So now it's time to add the chicken. Chicken right here. Let's do it. Do it very carefully so things don't splatter too much. Next, we're going to add 1 small bowl of the parsley. Next, we're going to add 1 little small spoon of salt. And then 1 small spoon of black pepper. Finally, we're going to add the noodles. I'm trying to get this in a way where I don't splatter everywhere. There you go. Oh yeah, we got it. Let's add the whole thing in, actually. Careful. Yes, we got it, we got it. We got it. Once the noodles are in, just make sure you stir everything, get all that sauce on top of it, and then we'll put the lid on. And there we go. Let's go ahead and put the lid on, and then we'll let this sit for around 10 minutes. So the noodles have been sitting in for 10 minutes now. Everything looks good to go. We're gonna go ahead and turn off the stove and let it sit. So by letting the noodles sit in the sauce for 10 minutes, it allows the noodles to soak in and absorb that sauce. And there we have it. chicken fettuccine Alfredo pasta. Looks super good, and let's go ahead and get a taste test. All right, everybody, this is my first time eating this. Here we go. Mmm. That's good. That's real good. The noodles are soft. You taste the creaminess to it. You got the mushrooms. You taste the mushrooms. There's the chicken. Wow, that was really good. I'm so happy too because my entire family is going to be trying out this dish tonight, and hopefully they like it too. And yeah, other than that, this is a very successful cooking video. Before I go, I wanted to thank everybody so much for watching this video. I hope that you all enjoyed the cooking session, and I can't wait to see you all next time for episode 6. Not sure what it's gonna be yet, but stay tuned. If you all enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more epic videos. And this is me, Chef Socrates. Until next time.